Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel, CALCIO, with Rino Zaurini. What a last 2 days of fiesta when it comes to CALCIO, especially with our lovely teams between Champions League and Europa League. And, of course, I'm going to get into at the end when I explain myself with these Champions League. The Juventus got their 15 points. We're going to get into that too, but let's get things started about yesterday's game, which unfortunately I did not watch it, but I'm going to be honest with this Inter-Benfica. I watched the highlights, 3 beautiful goals, 1 beautiful goal from Barella, which I do like Barella. Like, what he showed yesterday was a different Barella that we see at the Campeonato, because he's always crying like a baby, but when he has his full potential, hopefully we see that at the national team, he'll be great. Then the second goal at the second half, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Di Marco gives a nice assist to Lautaro, which Lautaro did a beautiful goal. Like one shot, boom, like a tap, pam. When is the last time I see something like that? Because Lautaro, he's up and down. But good job to him, Di Marco. Wonderful. Then, Corriera, the last minute, the 78th minute he scored. When did the last time he scored? Benfica, the other end. They weren't the Benfica that we've seen against us. But at the end of the day, Inter got the job done. They're at the semi-final, and we're finally going to see, through all my lovely Milanisti, Interisti, the semi-final at the San Siro, which is good for Italian soccer and Serie A. What we're going to be witnessing with this game, like the tifosi tra Milanisti, Interista, over there's going to be a lot of hospitals, a lot of people grabbing people. It's going to be a gong show there, man. But let's look at the picture. It's been 20 years. Finally, we've seen some Italian action on our way. Milan since 2007 at the semi-final, and Inter, I think 2011 with the triplete. Giusto? 2010. So now they're finally back together for the fourth time, because Inter beat them twice and Milan beat them once at the beginning of the Campionato. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go for Milan because my mom is a Milanista. I'm sorry, guys. And with Inter, all the love, respect, no, I'm going for Milan. So if you guys win, kudos to you. What do you want me to tell you? Do I really care about Inter? No, I don't. And you know it. But it's good to see this Italian live action on our way. So we'll see what's going to happen on the next, at the semi-final in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, whenever that is. Then, today, other 2 Italians went through. Juventus at the semi-final at the Europa League, and Roma. I did not watch none of those 2 games. I saw, on the internet whatsoever. What I have to say, in my part, happy for Juventus that they went through. It's kind of sad what I've been hearing. Vlahovic couldn't score. Chiesa even. We don't know what the heck is going on. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, Mr. Allegri, if he wants me to give him more credit, hopefully we can go at least to the final and we start from there. And, it's Europa League. I don't care because the last 5 years, Juventus, they play like caca. And for me, since the Real Madrid game at the final, Juventus just went down. Ajax, Porto, Villarreal. Then the last games with Benfica, Cardiff, we didn't even manage to go through. Like, this is a little downgrade. So hit Allegri by winning at least the Europa League will prove everybody wrong and will be good for us. So once we get back on the Champions League, then we can be great in competing again. This is the way I look at it. Roma, on the other hand, 4-1 they win extra time. I heard Dybala scored. I have a feeling it's going to be Roma Juventus. I know we have Sevilla. That is not going to be looking good because Sevilla, they're a tough team, man. Only a miracle will save us. Then I don't know about Roma. So for these four teams and the Fiorentina semifinals, they dominated that last team. I only look at the results. So the Italians are coming back, and let's bring some love to the Serie A, baby. As much there's hate and love with all our tifosi, but it is what it is. But a lot of hate involved through everybody. So today, it's official that Juventus got their 15 points back. You go. I know it's just a verdict until the end of the season. And then we got to see at the beginning of the season or in a couple of weeks, so on, where it goes. What I know, the court even said 15 points was ridiculous. So, based on my sources, it could be penalized with a fine. It won't go to 15 points whatsoever. If there's some points involved, I don't know. For now, as we've seen at the Classifica, 3rd Juventus, 4th Roma, and Milan 5th, and Inter 6th. Those points were ours. These guys screw things up. Okay? But a question I would like to ask you all. I know everybody's pissed off, especially Interisti. But you guys had your opportunity, Interisti, Milanisti, and other teams around which Lazio took advantage. But the top teams, when we were out, you guys could have taken a chance to compete with Napoli. But you lost all these points. So I think what is fair, because before when they took off the 50 months, it was a campionato falsato. Adesso, no. So, let's do what we need to do. Let's hope to keep that for the 3rd position, because you never know, Juventus, one pick like I get that, then we might go down to 5th place. I pray to God, no. But we'll see what happens. We got Napoli on the way. That will be a tough one. I'm hoping I'm working because after Sassuolo, everyone may Sunday. Today I didn't watch. I watched the highlights, but I'm happy that we're at the semifinal. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see, guys, and let's enjoy some calcio. But a little thing, my fellow paisans, to my Milanisti and Interisti. You guys enjoy until you can. Don't sit to tell me I'm jealous. I'm jealous of nobody. I don't care. Okay? We dominated. I was the first one to say that Juventus was going to win the Scudetto, first of all. And the Champions League, what do you expect? I know I'm a big love with the Champions League. We failed the last 7 years since the Real Madrid kind of thing. You guys haven't been showing up at Champions League for 20 years, 10 years. Enjoy this moment. Then you got the big dogs. Let's see if you guys can make it through. But if you guys lose, like what happened to us with Real Madrid, then let me see how you feel at the end, my fellow friends. In conclusione, guys, put a like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow with Buongiorno da Vancouver, if I'm not busy. And I'll probably do a live maybe next week. If I lose my mind, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Okay? Thank you all for all the subscription likes. And let's bring some more action. Ciao, ciao.